wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, woo, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us. We Ric Flairing on us. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us. Jet, we Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us. It's apparent these girls staring. I'm Ric Flairing, gold across my chest. I'm fresh to death, I'm Paul Bearing, not at all scary. One eye open like Betty Wops and fine to these Urkels that's going in like a carry shot. Woo! I'm going in like a Mary Pop off that Mary Crop at the top flow at the Marriott. So questioning me is like questioning you. See, we the best dressed, so come and get blessed with the crew. Not one but two, different ways to slaughter your crew. Committed tat across the chest, I guess she blessed with the truth. People want to see them checks, representation of proof. Living through my elders trying to resonate to the youth. But ain't nothing to get my flash on. Longevity is heavily embedded in my melanin. Layman terms, I last long. My grind repetitive, I'm smoother than real silk. Lyrical cash cow who can't cry over spilled milk. We in here. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us. We Ric Flairing on us. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us. We Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us. This ain't no normal situation, this preparation with greatness. Industry full of fakeness, it's really up for the taking. See, life is what happened to you, more so how you take it. Don't get stripped of your knowledge and mentally leave you naked. I like to live otherwise. I'm sorry that I'm fresh to death. I put the polo and apologize. See, black son, we ain't nothing like them other guys. Quit to socialize, we organize, then we mobilize. Off the deep end like a scuba diver. And no confusion, just keep it pushing like Uber drivers. Woo! Business fresh just like a supervisor in a Gucci visor. Can't find a smoother rhymer. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us. We Ric Flairing on us. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us. We Ric Flairing on us, flaring on us.
Yeah, DQ baby. Shout out that boy Nigga for that fire track. Hey, Black Sun, sun up. What's up, Vinny Vegas? What in Vegas?
Hit up Ohasha. Listen, brother, off script, there is a word from the Lord. Listen, God has given you the anointing of pettiness. Brother, you've been getting on JSU's neck since you got here. I never knew you was going to do a show about the Dion disciples. But beyond that, brother, listen, keep bringing the smoke. Keep bringing the pettiness. Listen, the people want to hear you. They're going to hear you. And remember, God's going to bless you. Be blessed, brother.
Breakdown. I love too easy topic, don't take offense when I touch down. I got it to a T, not a QB sneak, but if your D look weak, I'ma rush now. The trick of the trade, we're trying to celebrate. Everybody want it done tastefully. They can't tackle me, they knowing it's the truth, but they still wanna hear me say it tactfully.
H is for the heavy hits, how we handle his hypertension has to be clever. It's better if they just let him sit. Nah, this ain't a hobby. Hallelujahs hollow the halls. This is champions writing the hieroglyphs on the walls.
Everyone envisioning encrypted plays on the side. Know the end goal, the end zone, and enter in my eyes. Echoes from people, me host emos enchanted inside. Entanglements in the trenches, clear benches, enjoy the ride. Essentially, we eccentric, yet we also eclectic. Well respected, collected, and never look for no exit. No exceptions, it's expected. You took an L, so accept it. Can't water the squad down, every player electric.
That's shocking. I'm exercising every evident energy leading to victory. I call that energy winergy. When we play, it's like a symphony. Execution of an extra point to put me up for endorsement deals. I'm in the end zone now, my favorite place on the field. I see no equals, even odds fall when stacked against us. We crack them in the trenches, then we send them back to benches. Eternalize my endeavors, Canton enshrinement. Exit 107 on 77's where you'll find us.
Jay, bro, you snapped on that one, bro. That's cold. I salute you.
Man, right back at you to the backpack pole. We both did our thing. It's Joe Allende, by the way, yeah. Scotty, Mike Reed, yeah. D breakdown,
What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Scotty, man, back with another one, man. Happy Hump Day! Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was when I'm hearing the theme song, and knowing that the show is coming to an end, it's really just reminding me of being in the studio with those guys and coming up with the concept and seeing them go back and forth in the booth, man. It's just crazy, the memories, man. But listen, you already know what it is. My brother from another, let's give it up. My boy, Mike Reed.
I'm sad, dog.
What you sad about?
Scotty, it's lonely at the top. It's lonely at the top.
That's fair.
It's lonely at the top, Scotty.
That's fair. Listen, you just listen. That is fair. That's fair. I get you. That's
so
fair.
lonely up here. I get to looking around and everybody down up under it. They going into 5 overtimes and getting beat by 10 people with 10 fans and but up here, man, it's lonely. It's just us at the top.
Yeah. I mean, hey, that's how it be sometimes. It be like that sometimes.
But y'all said we was never gonna get back up here after Deion. Then what y'all said? Y'all said it wasn't gonna happen after Deion.
Nobody knew the SWAC would be that bad. Nobody knew that. Nobody saw that coming. Nobody saw the. Listen, man, and it's funny. I think I was talking to Rocky, and Rocky was like, I was talking to Rocky, and somebody else said it, and somebody was like, you didn't know what Deion was. It was like this. The vitriol that people had for Deion is what made people work really hard to get off their ass and
to compete with Deion.
Compete with Deion, right?
Yep.
Like to really, hey, let's go. Because think about this. I really want you to think about it. In the 2 years that Deion was there, he probably blew out 3 teams? FAMU, the OBC.
FAMU, OBC.
A&M, the homecoming year.
Yeah.
He never blew out Valley twice. You know what I'm saying? One year, remember that 1 year in Valley that was a real close game?
That was a close game. I think they blew him out. I think they blew him out in Jackson.
So probably got him in Jackson.
Yeah.
The Grambling game, the Hugh Jackson game that he played. But the way you guys are running through the Southern in 22, that was the goose egg. The goose egg.
That was the goose egg. But still, I mean, he blew him out. But still, there was everybody Super Bowl playing against Deion.
Yeah,
and everybody Super Bowl.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody gave their best, right? So it just doesn't seem like it feels like when Deion left, everybody that didn't care about winning was just like, all right, we cool, we good. Like, because there's no eyeballs to really, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no eyeballs on to be like, because you don't want to be with Deion and the eyeballs that he brings. You didn't want to get blown out. You know what I'm saying? It's just like because if you thought 1,000 people was watching, now you got 10,000 people watching.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like now you just sit back and you're like, because think about it. Okay, the people that are dropping these years, but think about it. It was 1 year Deion did well, and then another year, so it wasn't like how TC's is running through the SWAC this year.
Yeah.
Even in Deion's second year, it wasn't like that. You get what I'm saying? Like,
and that was the All-Star team.
That was the All-Star team. You get what I'm saying? Like, it has not been this bad, and Deion had a way more talented team. You see what I'm saying? Like, you could go back to his second year. Well, technically his first full year, right? He blew out a couple teams, and then his next year he blew out a couple teams, right? But the way TC Taylor has just ran through the SWAC, it just, to me, it just shows the lack of just.
And Scotty, you and Perry had an interesting conversation the other night about teams, programs not progressing. Like, that was very interesting. And that was very true what y'all was saying.
Coach Pep asked an amazing question, like, what teams progressed since I've been in this space and what teams have regressed since I've been in this space. And if you think, I got it written down right here. I said regress Prairie View, Grambling, A&M, and then progressed Alabama State. And if you want to add, I mean, maybe, yeah, I mean, you could.
I mean, we was with Deion, you know how he was with Deion, and then last year kind of went down, but we back up now.
7-4 is not.
It wasn't bad for his first year, so it really wasn't a dip. It was just like,
that's why I said you just kind of.
Yeah.
You think about it, the expectation was always, when Deion was here, the expectation was always championship or bust.
Yeah.
But when TC Taylor came in, it was just like, hey, just keep us in the
just do your best, keep us
in the running, and now you're back to being in a championship conversation, right? So it's not to me, that's not a regression. A regression would have been like 4-7. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that would have been like
that's a regression.
Panic button.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But 7-4 is not a regression if we're just being honest, right? And then now coming back and going undefeated in the SWAC right now, once again, it's not a regression or progression because, well, it's progressing from 7-4, of course, but you know what I'm saying? So to me, it's like you can't even put them in that category of, you know, regression. But I mean, Alcorn, honestly, like, you got to look at Alcorn a little side eye, like, what are you really doing? Because you're fiddling, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're just kind of like teetering on that relevance and then non-relevance line of just like where you can go from here. And I think Cedric Thomas is going to have a real tough time year 2, because if you look at the expectation, if you look at what Jackson did, and then if you compare it to what Alcorn is doing, you're like, yeah, that year 2 got to look different too. It's the same thing for Cozy, because listen, man, if anybody had the biggest rebuild was TC Taylor. Let's just call it a fact, right? TC Taylor had the biggest rebuild. And if he could come back in his second year and go undefeated, like, you got to start looking at second year coaches like,
yeah, come on now, y'all. This is sweat. Well, yeah, what you doing?
What you doing, right? Like, okay, let's say Alcorn comes back next year and they lose to Jackson by 3. All right, whatever, that's football, right? Like, it just happens. But if you get mollywopped, like, yeah, now you got to start looking sideways, right? Like, so it puts things in a lot of perspective. And I agree with Rocky when he said, like, losing Deion, having Deion and losing Deion, there were like positives and negatives, but the biggest negative influence is the lack of competition within the SWAC, because Bama's just got up. Like, you had to go out and recruit the best of the best because you knew Deion had a cheat code to get the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't feel like that's the same. There's not the same vigor and hunger for that, right? I don't feel like recruiting is what it is. And I wanted to get this video. I was gonna play it for Hot Topic, but I forgot. Your boy that you like from Indiana, Signetti.
Yeah.
He did an interview and he said, they asked him, you know, what has he learned as this time as a coach? He said he always focused on production over potential. He said potential has got him in trouble a lot of times in his coaching career. So he always goes for a player with production and toughness. Like, he said, that is where he gets his players from the transfer portal. And I think a lot of SWAC coaches need to embody that mantra of just, I got to go get a guy who's produced. Not who came from a Power 5 conference, not who sat on the bench for 2 years and was like, oh, yeah, I was at Oregon, or, oh, yeah, I was at, you know, Duke or whatever. You got to go get a guy with production so you know he's able to produce on the football field. And I wanted to play that video for you, but gosh darn it, totally forgot, because I know that's your boy.
Oh, yeah, that's my boy now. See, Nitty going to pop it now. He going to pop it every time.
Yeah, so, hey, D2, D1 AA, it don't matter. If the Bama got production, that's where coaches need to start looking first. But let's get into the dope. Let's get to the show. 2 days Back to the Gump.
It's a business trip. We got to finish, y'all. We got to finish.
2 days.
We got to
they are
finish,
headed
guy. This
back
it.
to the Gump.
This is it, TC. This is the moment.
All right.
This is it.
All right. 2 days into the road to Swag Champs. Oh man, put it away. I tell my son in soccer, put it away. Got to put it away.
You got to.
Got to put it away.
Job not what Kobe said, job not finished.
Job not finished. Listen. The game, listen, somebody texted me, I think, at halftime, and I guess the game was like 14-9 or something like that.
Scotty, let me tell you where everything turned it. Because you know I did the live reaction show. Valley scored. Valley scored to go up 14-9, right?
Okay.
Got all the momentum in the world, Scotty. I'm talking about they playing with grit, they playing with toughness. And I got my homeboy I went to Valley with on the show with me.
Yeah.
So we talking like, okay, Valley, like this. Okay, Valley, y'all came to play. They went for an onside kick and didn't get it, Scotty. Gave them all the momentum back to Jackson State with a short field. And what TC do? Scored. That what made it 16-14.
Why would Kendrick Wade do that?
I have no idea, Scotty.
Dog,
Onside kick. You just went up 14-9, bro. You got all the momentum. Valley band is playing. Valley people is into the game. You go for an onside kick, bro.
Game over.
Gave TC that short field. TC went down and scored 16-14 going to the half. Oh, with.
Dog, I think that's the most like you gotta think like if I'm TC Taylor going into half and Valley just kicked an onside kick against me, now I gotta put 50 on you. I got to put 50 on you. That is so disrespectful.
I don't understand I didn't understand that play call. Scott, they had all the momentum in the world, Scotty. Because TC was playing when they face at first. TC kept going for it on fourth down instead of kicking field goals. They had all the momentum in the world, Scotty.
That's
one onside kick turned the game around, Scotty.
That's crazy.
And then number 6, the receiver was getting off. He was going crazy, Scotty.
I'm talking about for Valley.
Yeah, he was going crazy. I'm talking about he was basically the drive. He was Valley offense at that point in the game.
Wow.
Onside kick totally changed the whole perspective of the game. I never seen one play be so detrimental to a decision of a game. One play, Scotty.
But I always tell people, like, you gotta weather most times, like you just gotta weather the storm in the first half with Jackson and then kind of get into second half and kind of slug it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go, like, it's the same thing with Bethune-Cookman, right? Like, when you guys scored and tied the game up, I said game's over.
Yeah.
I said the game because you're not playing against teams that know how to win. You get what I'm saying? Like, It's a difference when you're playing a team that knows how to win and you go in 0-0. They're like, hey, we got a whole nother, let's go. It's 0-0, right? But when you're playing teams that know how to lose, you want to go in up at half for the confidence and the momentum and say, hey, we good, because the pressure is then on them.
Yep.
But if you go into half either down or tied, they like, we good.
Good, they got confidence. Yep.
We better than this team. Like, we just got to play our game, and that's how you get no points in the second half.
I don't understand that call, boy. That call cost them the game.
I mean, Jesus Christ. But, you know, I saw I didn't watch this game, but I saw a little bit of what Valley does. And the guy, Tigerian, the kid's just big, man.
Yeah.
Like, he's just a big kid. And it's like, it's so unorthodox how he does what he does, but it's effective for what they do. It's just
I call him a gamer. He's a gamer for
it's
sure.
It's a weird dynamic. And I think if they had a really good O-line, it could all work together. But it's just they don't really have the pieces there. And I don't think they ever will get the pieces there. And I just feel bad. I like Kendrick Wade as a person. He's a cool dude.
Yeah, that's what I was telling my frat brothers about that the other day. I was like,
he's
really good guy. Yeah,
really cool dude.
Really good guy.
I told him not to take that job, so I don't feel sorry for him. I told him not to take a job.
So Scott, I'm watching the coaches call. Monday. I don't know where this come from, but rumblings of Ed Reed to Valley. I don't know where the hell that come from, but the chat was going crazy. Do you know where that came from?
I don't know where the hell that came from. But I will tell you this. Okay. Stay with me on this one. Stay with me on this one. Let's have that conversation.
Yeah, let's do it.
Listen, if I'm Valley, it's a complete hands-off assignment. It's like you literally are turning the athletic department over
to Ed Reed.
To Ed Reed. And I wouldn't be mad at that. I really wouldn't be mad at that. Because think about it. We have not won in forever. We need financing. The only issue is you don't have Hakeem. That's the only issue. That's the only issue. If you had Hakeem
and Ed Reed, Hakeem together, woo. Scotty will be doing a Valley show on Thursday.
Boy, shit.
We'll be doing a Valley show on Thursday.
P54, what y'all say?
Yeah, P544. Looking down the barrel of the devil's gun.
Down in the valley, that's what it be called.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. But no, like you literally have to turn your program over to Ed Reed. You would just have to, because there's nothing the administration could tell Ed Reed.
Nothing.
You can't tell me anything.
Can't tell him nothing.
You can't tell me nothing because you ain't done shit. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't done shit. Like, what are you gonna tell me? So you would literally have to turn the program over. But again, if I was Ed and I knew Hakeem, I would ask Hakeem to come back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just to kind of make it all work together, because you need an innovator thinker to make sure that everything you do is in line and you can make it happen and you don't get caught up in no sanctions or nothing like that. But I wouldn't be mad, dog. I really would not be mad at that, because if I'm Ed Reed, it's a blank slate.
Facts.
It's a blank slate. No expectations other than you should be able to recruit, and literally whatever you can bring into the program, it just builds the program up.
Yep.
So, and listen, Valley will give him however long he needed.
Facts. 4, 5, 6 years. It don't matter. Like, we just want the publicity. Facts. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad at that at all. I think you'd be kind of phony if you jumped on the Valley bandwagon. Though I'm gonna just say that. I think that'd be kind of phony. See, Scotty, people get it twisted. I just don't rock with Valley football because of the mediocrity. Scotty ain't had a winning season since 2006. You know it's 2024, right?
I'm just saying. I just think that's
saying.
I think that'd be a little weak. That's all I'm saying.
Call it what you call it. Call it what you call it.
Where the rumors come from?
I don't know, Scott. I'm just watching the coaches call.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I keep seeing Ed Reed the Valley, Ed Reed the Valley. I'm like, where the hell this come from?
Hashtag Ed Reed the Valley.
Hey. Kendrick Wade, my boy, but hey.
Ed Reed the Devils. The Ed Reed Devils. I don't care, bro. I think that'd be amazing. I would sign me up.
Yeah.
They
say some fool on the coach's call. I don't know where he got it from, but he had everybody in the comments talking about it.
I'll fire Kendrick Wade today. If Ed Reed gave me the A-OK, I would fire Kendrick Wade today and be like, hey, it's your team, man. Whatever you want to do, baby. Whatever you want to do. See, I'll fire that Bama today. But I seriously, listen, so when the rumors started coming out, because I was cool with Kendrick when he was at Fort Valley.
Yeah.
And he put me on to Shamar, the receiver. And we just talking or whatever, and the rumors came out about him being interviewed for the job. And I said, yo, you thinking about the Valley job? He's like, nah, I don't want a head coaching job just to say I got a head coaching job. I said, yeah, that's the one. Don't do that one. I said, that's the type of head coaching job you just have. I said, because you don't want Owen whatever to be on your resume.
Right, exactly.
That ain't even worth it. Like, I'm like, why would you want that on your resume? I said, I wouldn't take that job. I said, hey, this. So, I said, hey, if you get the job, I said, I'm not going to say what I said, but because I don't, because some things are private, so I'll leave that.
Yeah, I get it.
But at the end of the day, I did tell him, I said, don't take that job. Yeah. I said, if you get the interview, I said, do not take that job. Nah, Scotty, I wouldn't do that. That's suicide. Where he at? Where he at right now? All right, career suicide. You know,
I think they're gonna give him as long as he need though.
and he gonna get as many L's as he needs to. Like that resume gonna be like it does not. Listen, unless you are a program builder, like you've gone to programs and built them up from scratch, that is not a job you want to go to with no connections and not able to build a program.
Because he won with 1 game last year. 2.
Yeah.
Did they beat Central State? Central State and UABB.
Okay.
Oh,
So you two in
that's 2
two in forever.
Oh man, you like 2 and 20. That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? With 2 more years on your contract. So you just building up losses. You get what I'm saying? So and again, you're a black man. Then you ain't white. You ain't white to where they just overlook that and say, hey, yeah, come back and get this positional job, and you take this positional job for a while, and go get another head coaching job. No.
You know the white people gonna stick together now.
Yeah, they gonna
all you gotta do is make a phone call.
2 and 35. Why would I want you here? Why 2 and 40? That's what you did at the last. Again, I'm telling you right now, I'm so serious.
And they're gonna be like, that what you did in the SWAC? That's what they're gonna say, Scott. That's what you did in the SWAC.
The only thing that's gonna help him out is if he gets a job and he becomes like an OC, and then the guy leaves and he slides into that position. I think that's the only way that he will probably ever get another head coaching job, right? Because it's like that is on your resume. That speaks. And let me say this, and I'm gonna move on. People can say whatever they want about Vincent Dancy. If you look at those Valley teams, they were
they were gritty.
They were gritty. They had all SWAC players.
Yep.
Let's not act like he didn't have ballers on that team.
Yep.
Gardner is in the indoor football league right now. He had Ronnie Thomas played in the CFL for a little bit. Caleb Johnson.
Yeah, before he went to PV,
You know what I'm saying? Before he went to PV.
That played a role, him going to PV.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Like he had guys coming into that program that you was like, hey, them Bama's tough. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and you just don't see that at Valley now. Like, that's the issue for me. Like, I don't even see like the real talent. Like, you're like, ooh, that kid is, I like, you're not, maybe you're number 6, but.
Yeah, number 6. I forgot his name, but
after that.
He like top 5 in the SWAC in receiving yards.
Yeah.
I think he's number 2.
When you get as many possessions as they do, I mean, chance after chance after chance. When people scoring 50 times, that means you get, what's that, 7 times 7? That means you get 7 more possessions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shoot. So
kick return team got plenty of film.
You know
kick return team got plenty of film.
The punt kick team, you know what I'm saying? The punter got plenty of stats. You know what I'm saying? So miss me with it, man. That's why I do not feel sorry for that Bama. I'm like, you take that job.
Well, you told him not to take it.
I told him, bro, I got the text messages, bro. I told that Bama, don't take that job. He take it anyway, so I don't feel no bad for you. Hey, listen. Hot topic.
What you got for me, Scott?
You're not gonna like this.
Oh my God.
Nah, I'm telling you, bro. Listen, guy.
Scott, you wasted 25 minutes of my time last night.
I'm telling you, man. Listen, you keep thinking that, because after that interview, I got a text message from somebody that said that the reason that the SWAC isn't going to do the investigation is because they don't have a policy for the rule. So they had to give it up to the NCAA.
Huh?
Yes. So, I told you, and I said that when it first came out. I said I read the SWAC bylaws. There is no policy for what it is. So technically, it's the same thing in the military. If it's not in black and white, you can't find me for it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So they have to turn it over to the NCAA. So now the NCAA is investigating it. Now, also, what I was told was that your AD was cooperating, and then he got legal counsel that told him not to cooperate. So, listen. This is all I'm saying. This is my only issue with Ohio State fans is this. If it was any other team in the SWAC, Mike, you'd be like, Mike, you would be going ham.
But okay, Scott, I'm gonna give you an answer to that. I would, but I was. But Scott, but after the interview, I changed. I said after the interview, I said, Scotty, right? But I still with everything. If this was another school and you did the interview and everything else, I still would say it's not enough evidence. Not enough. Not enough evidence. Not enough evidence, Scotty. So you truly believe it's enough evidence? Okay. Even the guy said he don't believe it's enough evidence.
Let me tell you something. So I talked to that kid offline, and the only thing, and I told him, because you know me, I keep it real in my interviews. I said, listen, bro, there's two ways you can play this. You can spill everything, or you can talk about what you feel like you want to talk about. He said, Scotty, I'm gonna just talk about what I feel like. Because at the end of the day, does he know the Jack State players that they called? Yeah, he didn't want to give their names out.
Yeah.
To me, that's the issue. Like, it's twofold. It's like you can't force a guy to put himself on the sword. You get what I'm saying? You can't in that type of interview. I only can make, because he wanted to say, for him, he reached out to me. I reached out to him once I found out who it was. Reached out to him. He said, yes, Scotty, I just want to talk about how they're treating me and that it is true because it was my access that got used, and they've been treating me like I'm the criminal. When
he said it about Coach Hampton. He
said
that, he ain't got an apology yet.
He ain't got no apology, knowing how, and that's my thing, right? How everybody doing it, but when my stuff get locked up or when I get caught up in it, now it's all my fault when everybody's been doing it, right? Yeah. So he really wanted to clear his name of just saying like, hey, like this is how they've been treating me, even though I wasn't the one that gave it away, but it happened. I asked him, I said, bro, can you tell me the Jack State players' name? He said, Scotty, I'll tell you, but I can't say it on the channel because I don't want to mess up the investigation or fall on the sword or whatever. So I said, all right, man, I respect that. So there's only so much you can coax or walk somebody through something that they feel comfortable to do or not do, right? Like, it would have been great if he would have given me an R. Kelly moment. Oh, no, nobody. You know, if he gave me an R. Kelly moment, that'd be great. But you know what I'm saying? These are kids. These are young adults. I just say
exactly, and that's my point. These are young adults. Hey, you know how they go with young adults.
It is what it is. All I'm saying is, and I'm gonna keep saying it. If this was any other school, you would bring it up on every single show. Scotty, you find any more information about that?
But listen, y'all let the South Carolina State stuff go. What happened with them?
No, they got a fine. You didn't.
Okay.
Man, they got fined. You didn't know?
Nah, I ain't know that.
They lost scholarships and got fined.
Okay.
And I was the one who broke that story.
But you did.
Okay.
You did. But Scotty, do you feel like it's enough evidence?
From what I have been told, yes. And people from UAPB feel that it is enough evidence. And the reason they don't want to make a statement is because, from what I've been told, is that the NCAA told them not to because of the investigation. So
they didn't make a statement before it was handed over to the NCAA.
But I'm just telling you what I've been told. I'm just telling you what I've been told.
And they need to look at themselves in the mirror about their policies and their passwords.
Funny. Whoa. I just remembered. When I brought up that South Carolina State meeting,
we talking about UAPB.
No. When I brought that up, everybody wanted the Celebration Bowl championship.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Y'all wanted that to get vacated. Oh, Scotty, they got to get that back. Everybody in the chat. Oh, yeah, Scotty. Oh, yeah, talk about it.
But, Scotty, how do you prove all this? That we use their playbook to an advantage.
No.
Because with Michigan, they had the proof was in the pudding. They had pictures of the man in the crowd.
But listen,
pictures of him.
It's not about the wins or losses. That's where you guys get.
I get what you're saying. It's about the cheat. It's about the act.
Just about the act. It's not about if you break into the bank and get money, how much money you stole. It's that you broke into the bank. That's it. That's the crime. The crime is not what you get from it. The crime is the actual action, which people are not understanding had been committed. So,
but how do you prove that the coaches used it? How do you prove that any coach was involved?
Listen,
how do you prove that?
I look like a detective to you.
You know what I'm saying, Scotty?
Listen,
It's circumstantial.
Listen, no.
You know, I've been watching Lincoln Lawyer, so
listen. Oh, listen. That's my guy. That's a great ass series. That is.
I've been watching Lincoln Lawyer.
But that's why the NCAA does an investigation, right? Because it's twofold. So if I know an action's been committed or an allegation, I'll say if I know an allegation, I ask the people from UAPB, and then I go ask the people from Jackson, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the IP address. Listen, if you don't know nothing about IT, your IP address will give you away every single. It is literally a digital ID. So whatever you're talking about, whoever you're talking about, it does not. The IP address is going to tell you what or who did it and who logged into it. And now, even if you say the coaches did not know, that's not. Once again, you guys are into minutia. You are the overseer. You got to answer the door. You are the overseer of the program. That is what happens. You are an overseer of the program. So if anybody comes into your program and does what they do or whatever, you are held responsible. Just like that player will get held responsible, you are held responsible. Let me say this also. Let's say Jim Harbaugh knew nothing about the sign stealing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because your program did it and you are the program overseer. So you have to be held responsible. The guy's going to get held responsible, but you also got to get held responsible. So, and from what I was texted, they said that they believe that coaches were involved. So, who's that? Oh,
got my friend Jordan Pickens jersey. That's why
nice.
I went to somebody knocked at my door. UPS. Yeah, Scott.
I know the Cowboys ain't probably gonna win another game, but I'm glad we beat y'all though. This is like this dude, right? I don't get. This dude got to be the dumbest dude in the world. Shelby 12. Like, I don't understand it. Exchanging coaches' film is not the same as going into somebody's DVS Sport or Huddle. When you don't even know how they exchange film, and you talking like you do. that shit. Like half of you Bamas don't even know how to exchange film. What you do is you go to a portal where you upload your film to, that the opposite school is able to pull it down to their server or to their program or whatever. That's how that works.
Yeah. You know, back in the day, you used to mail tapes.
Back in the day, you used to mail tape. You would swap tape. But now you upload the games. You upload your game, right, of what happens, and they bring it down. Very simple. That is not the same as somebody logging into your team portal. And let me okay, I'll give you this. During the Dion era, a player on the Dion era gave me their access to their huddle, right? So literally I could see it's completely different than exchanging film because I've seen it on both sides. I could literally see every practice, and if anybody knows, because Jackson's the only team that actually uses huddle. If anybody doesn't know your school, because y'all talk shit, but y'all don't know shit. So Jackson is one of the few schools in the SWAC that actually use huddle. A lot of other schools use DVS Sport, right? And I believe Dion was the first one to make that transition over to huddle, and people got mad because it's two different systems.
Yeah, they weren't used to nothing like that.
They weren't used to that, right? So yeah. So I logged into the Jack State huddle. Now this is during the height of the Dion era. I could literally see every play, every player, practice, multiple angles. They using drones. They using sideline cameras. Every single thing. Every single thing. So it's completely different than you pulling down a team's game film. They even had their playbook uploaded. I literally could click through. I'm looking at the defensive playbook, the listen of the schemes, of the names, the calls on the name, what they name certain people in the defensive formations. So if they go bear, what this name is, and this, I saw all of that. So it's just completely different than you just having a game film. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I'm just gonna let the investigation do the investigating, Scotty.
I'll say this. If I'm being honest and I'm just being a whole buck, I don't think anything's going to happen until after the season.
Yeah, okay.
Once it gets turned over to the NCAA, it's going to
take they're going to take their time, Scotty.
It's going to be about 90 days before.
Yeah. They're going to take their time.
Yeah, I'm going to be.
They probably won't start it. Scott, they probably hadn't started investigating yet till after the season.
I'm telling you, it's one of those things where if anybody's played like, you remember that old game GoldenEye back in the day?
Yeah.
On N64? I feel like this is gonna be like, you remember you used to throw them proximity mines?
Yeah.
I feel like that's what I threw a proximity mine and nobody knows it until it blows up.
Exactly. You gotta wait.
God dang, like I thought that was even there, right? That's how I feel like this story is gonna be. Like everybody be like, man, Scotty, da, da. And then 2-3 months down the line, you're gonna see your coach suspended or scholarship.
Hey, in the meantime, baby, let's just keep on winning.
That's fair.
Hey. In the meantime, let's keep on winning, Scotty.
That's fair. I mean, cheaters gonna cheat, right? Cheaters gonna cheat.
Don't do that. Don't do that. We ain't got to cheat again, UAPB.
Hey,
they've been losing all season.
Couldn't tell me that.
Coach Hampton gets on the coach's call I started watching the coach's call. I couldn't take it at first, but now it's getting kind of, with people like Mickey Joseph, it's kind of interesting. With people like Mickey on there, I'm tuned in.
I stopped watching that thing a long time ago.
Some of them are interesting, Scotty. Mickey Joseph, always interesting. He always give you something. But Coach Hampton gets on here every week, say, we ain't been able to stop nobody. We ain't been able to do this. We haven't been able to do that every week. We losing this game, losing that game. Come on, bro. We don't need to cheat against no UAPB. Me and Scotty, we could have, Scotty, run a 9 route. We could have went out there and scored against them guys.
I mean, I am that nasty though. But
you know what I'm saying? We could have went out there.
I am that nasty though. I still got a little juice in me. I probably could have got about 80 yards against UAPB. You give me about. Let me see. You give me about 6 to 8 targets. I can get about 80 yards on UAPB.
Yeah,
I can get about 80 yards.
But at the same time, UAPB got to fix what they got going on. Like how you got people sharing passwords and all this stuff.
Yeah. I mean, listen, man, it's funny. Another person talked to me, and they told me that UAPB has a hard time funding because I think Arkansas passed a rule to where like there's like a limited state funding that you get for athletics, and then the most of it got to come through you or something like that. The person told me, he's like, Scotty, trust me, like if UAPB is good every 6 years, it's a miracle just because of how the state has them getting their money. You know what I'm saying? Like just how they're able to fund their program. So,
well, Scott, it's a lot of HBCUs. So,
yeah, but they said it's tougher in Arkansas. That's all they said.
I can believe it. Yeah. All the money going to Fayetteville.
You know what I'm saying? And then, you got Jerry Jones as your alum.
They'll well say all the money going to Fayetteville.
Ain't no Jerry Jones coming out of UAPB, okay? Ain't no Tyler Perry's coming out of UAPB, all right? So you got to figure something out. Jesus. All right, let's get to the Swipe Power 5. All right.
It's so crazy, Scott. I actually had to sit down and think about this. You don't have to think about it. It's just, I had to sit down and think about this one, Scott, because FAMU still a good team. That's where my issue came in at, Scotty. FAMU still a good team. So I was like, man, where do I put FAM? But Alabama State only got 1 loss, still only has 1 loss in the conference.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what Jackson State Southern, they lead each side. It was easy. It got down to 3 and 4 where it was just tough. And I just went with my gut. I was like, Alabama State, then FAMU. Now we beat Alabama State. I probably put FAMU at 3 and put them back down to 4.
Yeah,
and then
4 at 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
what's up? All right. Let's get into a little high-low. Hey.
I'm sorry, Scott. The same homeboy, my boy Eric Grayson. The same homeboy that had his Gremlin stuff on at the game. And then he had his PV stuff on at the game. He just texted me. He said, in the meantime, meet us at the Celebration Bowl.
That boy be flip flopping.
Hey, hey, but shout out to him though. He support all HBCUs. He support anything black. He the type of guy. He support anything black. So I rock with my boy.
What's that Wale song? I think Wale's had a song about like that. I'm supporting everything black.
Yeah, that boy support everything black.
High low.
Oh man.
Ohio State throws for over 215 yards passing.
We don't need it, low. We don't need it. If we can establish a run, we won't need it. Now they start stopping the run. Now we got to Jacoby Morgan. You got to use your arm this game, my boy.
You know, I'll say this. The more I see Jacoby and Morgan, the more he worries me. Like the more I see, like my issue, my issue with Jacobian is not. I think he's like an upgrade of Musa, right? Like not great, but not bad.
Yeah,
right? Like,
yeah.
Like the bad of Musa was just bad, right? And I don't think Jacoby is that bad, right? But I just don't think he's a he's a star. Like I just think
he's a game manager.
Yeah, I think he's a great game manager, right? And that's the thing that worries me is that if you need somebody to can he go win you a game?
Yeah.
That's what when I keep watching him, I'm like, can he really go win you a game? I'm like, I don't know. Like if you don't have 230 yards rushing, can Jacoby and Morgan go win you the game? And I'm like, I don't think Moose is better than Morgan.
But a lot of times we don't get to see it, Scotty, because we so dominant on the ground.
Yeah,
it's not needed. So
yeah, and
I get what you're saying, but it's not good, it's not bad. Yeah, so it is what it is.
It's just
How I feel about that, it is what it is.
Yeah. All right. I just, to me, like, and that's my issue with a lot of how people play Jackson State is like make Morgan beat you, right? Like make Morgan beat you. Like that's how I would feel about that game is Jacoby and Morgan is going to have to throw for over 250, 275 to beat me before I let Jackson run for 300, 250. Like that's crazy to me. 250 yards. That's three backs going for over like 90 yards.
Scott, Herb had what? One
39 last week.
That man, he's been on a tear.
Right? Like, but that's my issue is just I just don't. I mean, I think it's low. I think it's gonna be a slugfest of a game, but
Zoe said he would get 215 passing yards in the gump.
Moving on.
Shout out my boy Zoe, man.
Alabama State with a
boy, hell no. Boy, they on the 7-screen quarterback. Hell no, Scott.
How much did Valley throw for?
Valley threw for one. It won 150.
You sure?
Was it 150? I can't remember. I got all these different games stuck in my head, all these different stats stuck in my head. I can't remember.
Nah, it was 130.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds about right.
If he can get 130, Key can definitely get 150.
I don't know.
If Valley can get 130, the State can get 150. I'm going high.
I don't know, Scotty. I'm going low.
Yeah, I'm going high. Because, I mean,
I just don't have faith in their offense at all.
They're not as bad as Valley. I mean, like, they got to, I mean, God, dog, if Valley can throw for 130, and I bet most of that came in the first half.
But, Scotty, Valley gets up for Jackson State. So,
what's that mean? 130 is getting up?
No. I'm just saying it's totally different with Valley because that's Jackson State, they Super Bowl.
Okay, but that's okay, but it was still 130.
You're right, still 130. Nah, I just don't see it.
Okay, I'm going high. I'm going high on this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go low.
All right. Jackson State runs for 225.
High.
You saying more than 225?
Yo, Scotty. Erg can get 150 himself.
Yeah, I think that's all you're gonna get.
Erg can get 150 himself.
Yeah, I'm definitely going low on this.
Then Montreal back. Matthews gonna get a little bit. Travis Terrell will get a little bit.
We're not talking about Valley defense. We're not even talking about FAMU defense because that FAMU defense is like Swiss cheese when it comes to run. But
Alabama State are like Dr. Jekyll and Dr. Hyde. You don't know which Alabama State you're gonna get.
Let me see what Grambling ran for. You know that team that put 45 on you.
You know that team that ain't won a game since.
Oh, that's crazy. That means it shows how bad y'all were.
Ain't won a game since. Hey, but my point of proving, crazy stuff happens in the hole. Crazy things happen in the hole. I told y'all that. Y'all ain't believe me. And I told y'all who the real boogeyman was. And y'all ain't believe me. So we starting to see who really is the true boogeyman.
Grambling ran for, let me see, 84, 86. They ran for 200 yards.
Huh? If Grambling ran for 200 yards, oh, man.
But they only threw the ball 12 times, though.
Oh, wow. That's insane.
Yeah, they only threw the ball 12 times. So, and they only got 6 completions. So, I mean, so literally, they probably ran the ball 30 times, 30, 35 times. If you passed it 6 times, I mean, completed it 12. So, yeah. So, I mean, I don't think you guys are going to throw the ball 12 times. You could, but I mean, yeah, I'm going low.
I'm going high, Scott.
I'm definitely
you put
low.
me down for high, my boy.
Put me down for high, my boy.
Oh, hell no.
45.
No. Not on that dark side defense.
They went for 100. Let me see. 80. They went for about 99 yards against Grambling.
No.
So, yep.
No.
Let me see. Ooh. Let me see. Where am I at? 145. I think they go over 100. I don't know if they get to 150. Yeah, I'm gonna go low. I'm gonna go about 130, 125, 130.
Okay.
Yeah, he said they passed for over 300 yards. Yeah, against Grambling, they went for about 280. I think the quarterback went for, yeah, he threw for 280 against Grambling.
What?
Yeah. So that could have been his breakout game.
See, I didn't get to watch that game because their game was at the same time as our game. I only tuned in to like fourth quarter to see was they gonna lose.
Which they did.
Exactly.
Irv goes for 150 last week.
Book it. Book it.
I can't see it, man.
Book it.
Against Alabama State.
Book it.
Nah, I can't do it.
Book it.
I think he might go for like 125 or 120. Yeah.
Swag offensive player of the year. Book it.
Yeah, I think you might gotta give it to him. I ain't gonna hold you on that one.
Yeah, exactly, Scott. Who else?
Yeah, you can't. I mean, I would have went with Giovanni, but not the way Irv been killing it these last.
Exactly, he's on a tear.
Yeah, but if Giovanni would have went over 1,200 yards receiving, I would have.
Oh yeah, 1,200 yard receiving and sweat. Yeah,
I would have
gotta get it to him.
But
Irv going crazy.
Now Irv, I think this is like his 4th straight game of over 100 yards. But again, the competition has been really bad. That's my personal opinion. But I can't take nothing from Irv. He's been killing it. Yeah, I'm gonna go low on that one. You went high, right?
Yeah, I went high.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, over and under. 300-yard running backs.
Under.
Okay.
I hope you go under too, Scotty. What type of game you think this is gonna be?
A run first game. I probably should have put 200-yard running backs.
Yeah.
That probably would have made more sense.
Yeah, I would have gave you 2.
Yeah.
3? No.
Yeah, I'm gonna go under 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. I should have put 2. Yeah. I had 2, and I was like, 3. Cause I was probably, you know what? Because I had it at like 2 80-yard running backs, so it probably would have been made sense if I did 3 80-yard running backs, something like that. I probably would have worked better. 5 rushing touchdowns in this game.
I would have to say over. No, I'm gonna go under. I'm gonna go under.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 is a lot. So it might be a little.
No, I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna go over this one. I'm gonna go over this one. I think it might be.
Swag T.O. just might be. He just might be feeling.
What happened to him? He man.
We got other guys that have stepped up, man. Isaiah Spencer.
Yeah, now you got other guys.
Jalen Dupree.
Yeah, now you got. I do like that Dupree kid a lot. That Dupree kid nasty. Nah, I do that. Swag T.O. I won't give you that, but that Dupree kid.
Hey, one thing about him, once he catch the ball, he gonna get some yak, Scott.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, that boy will get some yak.
That kid cold. The pre-code.
Yeah.
Swag T.O. No. Nah, never.
Hey, Swag T.O. He just might want to mouse somebody. He might just wake up Saturday in the morning feeling like Randy Moss.
Nah, not been a fan. Total points over and under 45.
Oh. Hold on. My math ain't too good sometimes.
I know.
I got it right up under. I got it at 44, Scotty.
44. Oh, wow. That's pretty good for me. I'm going to go. I'm going to go over.
Wow. So
I'm going to go over. Yeah.
I already know your pick. So you going to blowout status? Because you gave your pick away Monday.
Yeah, but, time change. Players to watch. Players to watch. What you got?
Well, I got Earl Mulligan, but we're gonna have to establish the run. If we can establish the run, Scotty, game over. Over with. Finito. Done. That's why I said the O-line got to impose their will this week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Jeremiah Williams on the defense side of the ball, he got to have a big game. Whether it's stopping the run or getting to the quarterback. If he can impose his will on Alabama State offense, we good. Book it. Clinch.
Okay.
Clinch.
Hold on.
Gonna breaking news?
For me, yeah. My cousin, he plays for Oregon. He's gonna give me an interview.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, shout out to him. Shout out to my cousin Kobe.
Oh, hey, I like old Dan Lannon. Boy,
Yeah.
if you need somebody to give you a pep talk before work, call Dan Lannon. Dan Lannon know what to tell you.
Yeah, so
He know how to get them guys up.
yeah, my cousin plays. He's the starting safety for Oregon, number 5, Kobe Savage.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's gonna give me an interview this Sunday. So shout out to him, man. Since I'm making, I ain't have to use those connects because I wasn't going. But since I'm headed that way,
Yeah.
might as well put.
Hey, just take me with you, Scott. hold on. I got my bag packed. Just take me with you, Scott. I got my bag packed. Just take me with you.
Oh man, you stupid. Yeah, most definitely. Yes, definitely. Most definitely. We're gonna make that happen. All right, let's talk about players to watch. Alabama State. You stupid. Oh man, you stupid. Listen. DeQuan Kinsey, running back. I like this kid a lot. You got Marcus Harris. I could have put all the running backs really because they really got to establish the run and
By comedian.
yeah, got to help out their
Like Mike Tomlin be saying.
that young quarterback. DeMarcus Cunningham. It's for me, I think Andrew is the defensive player of the year from Grambling. Andrew Jones, the linebacker. I think he's the defensive player of the year. I don't think it's even questioned in my personal opinion. But DeMarcus Cunningham is right there. I like this kid a lot. I like this kid a lot.
Alabama State is a linebacker factory.
Man, listen. And Rico, and I can't even lie, Rico's look really good too.
Yeah.
But I like DeMarcus Cunningham a lot. And Traquan Thomas, listen, he's going to have a big game against that D-line. Got to get pressure on Jacobian. Got to run him down when he try to get out that pocket and stuff like that, man. So it's going to be absolutely amazing, man. So these are the guys you got to watch. Traquan Thomas is number 11. DeMarcus Cunningham, I believe, is number 6 or number 8. And DeQuan Quincy, I believe, is number 3. Just if you don't know the team. So make sure you guys tune out to check out these players, man. But they definitely, DeMarcus Cunningham is going to have a hell of a game. Him and Rico Doja going to have at least about 10, 12, 15 tackles per. I mean, they're going to have to show up. They're going to have to show up. All right. You already know what the matchup is. Defense versus offense.
That's it.
Now let's get into Mike's keys to the game.
This it, y'all. Hey, Tiger Nation, this is it, baby. This is the clinching game. This is it. This is going to get us back to the promised land. So we got to establish the run. Establish the run. We established the run, Scott, is over with. They don't stand a chance. It's going to get out of hand. Number 2, forced turnovers. Hey, we force turnovers. We get them turning over the ball. That offense already ain't really like that. So we force some turnovers. We'll be in good hand. Last but not least, TC Taylor, Coach Quinn. Let's finish the job. This it, Scotty. This is it. They say we couldn't get back to this after Dion. We 60 minutes away, Scotty. We 60 minutes away from being in the SWAC championship game.
My question is if Alabama State, even if Alabama State wins, like, don't you have to lose again to Alcorn? Because I know it's like 90%, so it's like, I'm like, you gotta like lose back-to-back games.
But this is so we can kind of rest some guys against Alcorn. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Not rest, but you know, cause we still got to still owe Alcorn. We still owe them. So
where's it at in the reservation? On the reservation?
Yes.
You know what would be hilarious?
What's that, Scotty?
If y'all lost both those games.
Oh.
That would be like hilarious. Like, you get all
if that happens, Scotty, you not canceling the breakdown. If that happen. No, you're not gonna cancel the breakdown. You're gonna get a chance to rub it in my face every Wednesday.
No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
You should, Scotty. You rubbed it in my face every Wednesday.
Listen, I'll tell you
for the next 10 years.
For the next 10 years?
For the next 10 years. Scotty, now you remember that year, TC Taylor's second year, and y'all was on the way to the SWAC championship, and y'all lost to Alabama State, and Alcorn the last 2 games of the season, which cost y'all the SWAC championship. No, Scott, you would never let that go.
Because think about it, Johnson C. Smith, that just happened to them. They were undefeated in the CIAA. They lost 2 games back-to-back, and they got knocked out the championship game. I'm just saying it's possible.
It's possible, but I don't see that happening.
I'm just saying it's possible.
Because Alabama State still got to win. Who they play next week?
Oh, they got a D2 team. They play.
Oh my God! I say, but D2 team at the end of the year.
Yeah, it's the Turkey Day.
Oh, the Turkey Bowl. Yeah. Against the ski.
Turkey Bowl.
Yeah, the Turkey, whatever they call it.
It's the Turkey Day Classic, I think. Turkey Day Classic. Yes, I think that will be the game that they have last, so they wouldn't have to really kind of worry. Oh no, it's PV. Okay, I thought it was a Turkey Day Classic.
Oh, okay.
So they got PV.
Hey, they got to win that game.
Man, I'll tell you this: if you did lose, it would definitely make the SWAC very much interesting. I'll tell you that. It would make that last week very, very much interesting.
I learned my lesson with homecoming last year, Scott.
Hey, you sure?
I learned my lesson. So
order up, Squidward.
Yeah, I keep trying to tell you, but you don't ever want to listen to me when it comes to doing the right thing or whatever. So, but you know, let me get. I gotta place this phone call real quick. Hold on. Sorry. I hope you.
Please call that man from Tallahassee. Give him a call. Well, I need to talk to that young man.
Yeah, I need to talk to that young man. All right, let me make this phone call real quick.
I hope he answers.
He's usually always ready.
Michael,
what's going on? What's going on, Director Kelvin?
Michael, listen, man, we gotta hurry up and get this show, man, because I got about 30 days, and that white man is chopping shit already, Mike. Mike, I might not even be black after this show, boy. They said that man, he said he doing white reparations, man.
Oh, man.
Mike, listen.
Boy, that's hilarious.
Mike, listen. We didn't have the D breakdown show. My vice president lost. My hair got slandered. Dr. Laura got slandered. Folks was calling me saying, "Oh, do you have any more money?" They say you're broke in these SWAC streets.
Oh, man.
Oh, bad out here, Mike. So I had to go, but see, I did for y'all time. I go back to when I was in college to this prophet, Rodney King. Can we all just get along, Mike? Mike, can we all just get along? Man, I'm the AP man. They pulling me into stuff, Mike. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, hold on. Mike, somebody said, I don't even know the Escalade. They said that was a Turo rental, Mike. Oh, boy.
They do you bad like that, Mr. Campbell?
Man, listen, them folks out there in Twitter streets.
Hey, Mr. Campbell, so what's up with the CWAP program now that the
Man, listen, that thing about to close down, boy. Mike, they said we got 3 boxes left. They got we got 3 boxes left, Mike. So you can't even go over. I ain't got no extras for you. I can't even get no extra for you, Mike. Hold on, Mike. Let's see. We got 4 boxes left. We got 3 boxes and 1 hopefully for y'all. Cause Mike, we got this box this week. We got the All Corn box. We got the Swag Championship box. And then we got the Celebration Bowl box. And Mike, I mean, you got to hit these numbers right on the money, boy, because there ain't no extras. I can't throw nothing in.
Yeah.
Bro, I can't, man, listen, they done cut off the cell phone, boy. That shit went straight to voicemail. Ooh, boy. Man, Mike, listen. So that's what I'm just trying to tell you, man. We got to get it in, boy. We got to get it in. So listen, Mike, I'm telling you, man, I don't even know how long I'm going to be on this phone call, boy. That thing might go click. So listen here, Mike. Now, I got to say one thing now, Mike. Now, Mike, Mike got, Scotty, he doing his reporting thing. And, Scotty was doing them both sides. You know what I'm saying? That with the, the UAPB. But, Mike, I told you to go high on them wings. I told you to go high on them wings. And I told you to go high on them wings in Valley. This one right here, Mike. Now, this one right here. Now, I ain't going to play with. I ain't gonna force you into nothing, Mike. I ain't going to force you into nothing. Because this is a very important game for those Jackson State Tigers. The wing count is going to be very important. And, Mike, this is the thing that hurts me. You said you want your bag packed, but listen, if I come on here next year and we talking about Ole Miss and Mississippi State, ain't going to be no season wings, Mike. Ain't going to be no season wings. I'm just letting you know.
No, hey, them thing going to be fresh out the package straight into the grill.
Listen, looking pink on the inside and the outside. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'm going to have to put a Kentucky Fried Chicken Colonel suit on, Mike, to do that segment. Sponsored by Kentucky Fried Chicken, that original recipe. So come on, Mike. That's the way it's got to be.
That's funny.
That's the way it's got to be. Now, Mike, listen. Big game.
Big game.
I see you've been listening to coaches call. You know what I'm saying? Doing research. Scotty, what's Mike's chicken number right now?
I'm gonna get on that Zoom call one day. I'm gonna get the link one day.
Right, this ain't with the Valley number, right?
So since the allegation of cheating was announced, that has been canceled until that gets cleared up.
See, Mike, see how the white man already see, Mike,
hey, and that was right after the election. That was right after the election.
Donald Trump already got him. See, now we go by the rules and regulations.
You know what I'm saying? Terms and agreement. Terms and agreement.
See, Mike. See, I tried to see Mike. We had all them folks talking about he gave me a check and all that. See how it is? See how they do you? I tried to tell them. White man to switch up on you. Now, hey, listen, all y'all talking about
you didn't read the terms and agreement.
And you're Dominican and all that. Now you about to send all y'all asses back over there across the water. And me and Mike Black ass from Mississippi, we gonna be right here. Tell them, Mike, we ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere, Mike. We'll be right here.
Like I said. So
hey, Mike, listen.
Terms and agreements. Terms and agreements.
Mike, listen, we know you supported it. We know it is. So that's all right, Mike. We still know what your number is. You still good. So, Mike, Alabama State, tough defense. I think they looked a little bit ahead against Grambling, Mike. I think they looked ahead. But I think Jackson State is prepared and ready to play. So, Mike, what is your win count for them Jackson State? Going down to Montgomery, which y'all have not lost in I think the last 8 times y'all have not lost down there.
Wait, they lost last time.
Oh no, you're right. That was the spring.
Jason Brown. The Jason Brown.
No, that was homecoming. That was at the vet.
They haven't lost in Montgomery other than the spring. They won like 8 out of them last 9 games.
Okay.
Yeah, that was at the vet, Scott.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Put me down for 31. 31-13 JSU Tigers. It's gonna be a close game at first, Mr. Campbell. But Coach Quinn and defensive coordinator, he the king of adjustments. He missed the adjustments. So we gonna adjust the halftime to see what they did the first half. Gonna shut them out second half.
Don't need no DB Sport video to make them adjustments, do we?
No, don't need no.
Don't need none of them. So listen, y'all, we got about 30 days left on this Wing CWAP program before we close this thing up. Shout out to my vice president. She did a great job trying to get us to the finish line. And the white man already told y'all he about to
You
say
are
that.
the only participant in the conference.
So Mike Reed says,
All
Jack,
participants are muted.
Sorry.
no problem. See, that's how the white man want to interrupt us. See how it is? Technology ain't working no more than nothing, but they cutting all this stuff off, Mike. I tell you. So Michael Reed, Michael, my nephew, proud of him, done a good job so far. Jackson State 31, Alabama State 13. So listen, y'all, I'm gonna say this one time before I go. I want y'all to all have peace in these social media streets and these HBCU streets because I love all of y'all. I ain't trying to start no problem, and I'm here to help, not to be no harm. And I want y'all to understand we're out here to represent these schools and to be the best of the best, not the negative of the negative. So I want you all to maybe recalibrate what we've been seeing out here because like we getting a little bit too right out here. And let's go to my nephew, my son Scotty too, again, because we're here to have one thing I like about this show, Mike and Scotty. You know what we do? We have fun here. We don't talk bad about nobody. We have a real good time. So that's why I come on here every week because I love all my Jack State people and I love my family people that come and watch us. So once again, Michael Reed, Jackson State, 31 wings, season wings, and Alabama State, 13. Well,
Mr. Campbell, y'all gonna be valid?
Oh man, listen, Mike. Now hold on. Now I'm gonna tell you this right now. They had that 220 club with them old heads that get that money up. Hey man, Coach got the hell out of there quick, boy. He didn't even stay to eat no chicken over there this week, boy, because he know them folks ain't playing down there in Tallahassee. That game is at 1:00, and we better be scoring at 1:05. That's all I'm gonna say right now. The first touchdown better be scored at 1:05. Hey, because I'm telling you something, boy. Because Cozy, you know, Cozy be having them glasses. Them glasses be sitting all up. Them glasses sit down like this, Mike, boy. Because them old folks giving them hell, boy. He only had about 10 minutes for them old ladies to give him hell on that 220 club day, boy. We don't play around there, man. So listen, and shout out, hey, listen, one thing about it, we play football, shout out to PV. They not the quarterback. That's what you're supposed to do. Change the whole game. So I'm not going to say, oh, what would have happened? They played their football. Congrats. But I will say this to all the rest of you suckers, there's only two teams in the swag beaters. That's Jack State and Valley. And
Prairie View.
Ain't none of y'all else beat us. Southern. So now how about that? So keep your mouth shut. Keep our FAMU name out your mouth. Now how about that? All right, man. I love y'all. Love all y'all, man. I'll see y'all next week.
Hey,
all right, Mr. Kelmer. Hey, he's scoring at 105.
He said better be scoring at 105. Listen, that Seawall program, boy, that thing got you out of debt and now it's gone. Boy, that's crazy.
Gonna be rough on me going forward.
I got it different. I got Alabama State with the upset. 23-20. 23-20. Yep. Going with Alabama State.
Scott, they gonna score. Their offense gonna score 23 points. They might go get like a scoop and score or a pick six or.
Hey, I mean, they've done it. I mean, they've gotten pick sixes twice. One against A&M and one against Alcorn, right? So pick six isn't anything like new for Alabama State. But yeah, I got Alabama State with the upset. 23-20, baby.
Yeah. Y'all see this? Do y'all see this?
I think the only reason FAMU lost last week is because I didn't get a chance to pick them because I took a week off. That's what it is. That's what it is. This is what it is, man. This is what it is. So Alabama State 23-20, Jack State 31-13.
It's gonna be a close game in the first half, Scotty. But you know, Mr. Adjustment gonna show up.
Boy, if that happened, game, set, and match. if Body shows up. If he come back like Jordan wearing the 4-5, game over. Game over. Diallo from Ohio coming to you.
Mike Reed, what's going on?
My boy Diallo, what's going on?
Scotty, what's going on, man?
What's up, dude?
I can't believe you just picked this score, man. This is crazy. But hey, stranger things have happened.
Thank you. Thank you. The first play of the game, they could knock Irv Mulligan out the game.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Okay.
That's a fact.
All right.
That is most definitely a fact.
All right.
However, the likelihood that happened is not that high. But that's neither here nor there. But I just want to say this, man. The thing that worries me about Alabama State, and I've watched that game against Grambling, man, they couldn't stop the rushing attack. And their defense is very formidable. I watched them in multiple full games. I watched their full game against FAMU. I watched the Graham game and the game the Alabama A&M game, the Magic City Classic. They did a good job on the run game, but that particular day, I don't understand why they couldn't stop the run. And if I'm Jackson State, I got to test them to see if they still have problems with stopping the run. I'm going Mulligan, I'm going Dredd, I'm going Moultrie, I'm going all my backs. No reason to put the game and Jacoby and Moore have the back. So that's what scares me about Alabama, how great their defense is. They haven't stopped the run, especially this last game. And as far as their offense is concerned, I feel bad for you.
Hey, D, I'm gonna have to let you go. Your phone breaking up real bad, man. Gotta let you go. Bobby, coming to you.
My brothers, how y'all doing?
What's going on, man?
What's going on?
I'm making it. I wanted to double back to the investigation piece so that everybody understands that the NCAA uses preponderance of evidence, not guilt or innocence.
Oh,
y'all know the difference?
No, we do not. Please explain it to us, Bobby.
Okay.
We are all ears.
Okay, so what preponderance of evidence is basically 50% plus a feather. So they don't have to prove that Jackson State is guilty. It just has to be enough evidence to say that it's the possibility that it happened is greater than the possibility that it didn't. And if so, then they're responsible, not guilty, responsible for it happening.
Thank you, Bobby. I love that. I love that breakdown because if that's the case, they guilty. The preponderance is they guilty.
Shade, but it's how NCAA does their investigations, how a lot of universities do their judicials. I'm a judicial officer at the one I work at currently, so I have a great understanding of what that means. And so if they have a piece of evidence that is damning, like one piece, like you said, a IP address from a university computer or a staff member's phone or computer, they'll be held responsible.
Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate that breakdown of cheating. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you.
Y'all
Thank
have
you.
a great day.
Thank
Hey,
you.
bye, Bobby.
Thank you, judicial officer. Thank you, judicial officer. See, y'all over here trying to act like I'm the bad guy. The preponderance of evidence is clear. You're guilty. You're guilty. It's okay. You're guilty. Smoke coming to you. Mr. Bugs coming to you.
Hold on, nigga. Hold on. First of all, I'm finna say this shit as a nigga. Jose didn't do it. The glove didn't fit. You feel me? I don't give a fuck about no IP address. Listen, Jackson State University is in Jackson, Mississippi. Now, I understand what you're saying, Scotty, but the IP address said Canton, nigga. Don't nobody from Jackson State team. Well, it's a few niggas on there from Canton, but they don't stay in Canton. They stay on their campus. They could been a coach.
They could, yeah, they couldn't have drove. They could, because listen, your IP address is like your cell phone signal. It's like where you log in at or where you get on the internet at, right? So if my IP address has me locked in at Canton, then that's why I looked at it from Canton. But
long as it's say 1400 Lynch Street.
At the end of the day, it didn't say Arkansas Pine Bluff. That's what it did say. And it just so conveniently, no, if you want to go there, and it just so conveniently had a Mississippi IP address the same week that you're playing a Mississippi school.
It did say 1400 Lynch.
Wow. But go ahead, Smoke.
Okay, okay, Scotty. Okay. Listen though, I just feel like, and I'm not saying this because I'm a Jackson State fan.
You are, but it's okay.
Personally, no, listen to me, hear me. I'm just saying, I feel like honestly, it's not enough information to just be like, okay, well, like the only way they'll say, you know, hey, we guilty of the shit is if they start saying names and pointing fingers. But until a name is put out, I feel like it's just not enough information to just say, okay, y'all guilty of
But you're basing it once again, the judicial officer who knows the NCAA regulations is telling you how the NCAA processes the information. It is not a clear cut, we got this hard. It's, hey, the preponderance of evidence. Is it more than likely that this has occurred? And can I prove that this more than likely occurred? And if I have an IP address from Canton, Mississippi, we don't know whose computer, because the computer can be from a player, computer can be from a coach, whatever. But once you lock in that IP address and you get what you get, the information from it, it's going to tell you the rest. The rest of his history at that point. So at the end of the day, again, it doesn't. I don't have to have all the culprits. And some dumb person in the chat was like, "What game film? What practice film did they watch?" I don't have to prove that. All I have to prove is you logged into another school's portal to watch their film. That's simple. Very simple.
Okay,
you
so
cheated.
let me ask you this: muting going forward, right? If we found guilty, in the court of law, what would be your, how would you go by handling the situation?
You
Do we
gotta.
get fined?
I would suspend TC
Because I
Taylor.
honestly feel like they're waiting to see how our season ends to determine the verdict.
This is how I would do it. If I was the NCAA and I found out you guys were cheating, I would suspend TC Taylor for 2 to 3 games next year. And see, the thing about it is it doesn't really, okay, it's not like the Power Four where all the games kind of matter because they all kind of go to your overall record to you going to the college football playoff. You see what I'm saying? But it doesn't matter. See, if you suspend TC Taylor for 2 games and they're both out of conference games, that doesn't mean anything. There's no real punishment to that. You get what I'm saying? Like, so to me, it's like they probably will suspend TC Taylor for 2 or 3 games and probably fine you guys. I think that's pretty much what it's going to be. To me, you had to have it happen in the season for it to be effective. But if the NCAA don't care about in season, out of season, or what, they're just going to give you a fine for what it is. So they're going to fine him for probably 2. He's probably going to get suspended for 2 or 3 games. They're probably going to, fine him and probably take some scholarships away. But that's pretty much what it is. That's all you really can do.
Okay, last but not least, bro, this is gonna be it's coming to the end, man. I'm trying to hold back tears, It's been a long road, like we said. I feel like it's only right, Scotty. If we go to the SWAC championship, you gotta choose either or. You gotta come to the SWAC championship, or you have to come to Atlanta. You gotta pick one. It's only right. Although it's only right. I understand, but Scotty, like Perry said, bro, it's only right. Nigga, first of all, ain't nobody gonna fuck with you. Nigga, come with me. Ain't nobody gonna touch you. Scotty, it's only right. You gotta choose either or, dog. If you don't feel comfortable coming to Jackson, cool. If we win and go to the Celebration Bowl, you got to be in Atlanta, Scotty. It's only right you end off the show and the season the right way. You got to.
See what I see, Scotty?
Yeah,
the redemption.
I can't promise any of that because I don't. Because I wouldn't want to do a celebration show if Jackson won. I can't do it if they lose.
Okay.
I don't think that's fair either way. I mean, I probably would do it if they lost.
Which I forbid. What if we lost? Oh, what better way to end your fucking season?
Oh, I would definitely. I would probably definitely do a show if y'all lost the Celebration Bowl. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. But I told
nigga,
Mike,
you might run down the street from the stadium naked, nigga. We lost Celebration Bowl.
Man, if that happens, Scotty gonna come on here with a suit on, talking about it's a funeral.
So, but I told Mike, I said for the SWAC championship game, I'll do a the breakdown show with him and Mike. I mean, with him and Perry, and let them do their thing or whatever, and have they whole Jackson Southern thing going on. But yeah, man, like after that, listen, me and Mike still gotta have a conversation about where we pivot into because Mike watches white schools too, so you know what I'm saying. So
more than I watch the SWAC, to be honest.
So we just gonna pivot that way, but yeah. But if y'all, I'm gonna just tell you right now, if y'all lost the Celebration Bowl, I'm definitely going live. I don't even gotta do I don't gotta do a deep breakdown show because Mike gonna call into the Celebration Bowl show. He gonna be mad.
Man, that shit though, I just had pitch in on that.
No problem, Smoke, man. Appreciate the call, Brody.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Bugs, coming to you.
Brother Scotty, Mike, how you doing, brother? You guys doing all right?
Man, we doing well.
Good stuff, man. Brother Mike, how you doing? Big
Man,
time.
Mr. Bull, it's lonely at the top.
Man, you were a little bit.
Hey, it's lonely at the top.
Again, the show, baby.
It's lonely at the top, Mr.
You
Bull.
sound real good, man. Hey, man, I got to tell you, man, I'm proud of you, Mike. Last year was a bad year for you. You was in arrears. We made a lot of money off you. Appreciate the love because you paid for all 20 of our employees, paid for all their mortgages and then some. So we thank you for their contribution to the college, actually the Home Negro College Fund. Appreciate you. Then number two, man. But this year, man, you came up, brother. I'm proud of you, man. I hate that we may have to let go of our investigator, Brother Mike, Bishop, because of what's going on. Hey, Bishop has been a good contribution to us. So I got to be a little biased because I'm in the business of making money. You know what I'm talking about? So, Scotty, I saw your score, man. You said 23 to 20 range.
Yeah, 23-20,
brother. Okay, what you said. Hey, man, I out of my pocketbooks, I'm gonna have to go ahead and kind of side with Alabama still on this because they're playing at Alabama and Mobile. Am I right?
Yeah, go.
Oh, okay. So they're playing there. Most likely, JSU probably ain't no winning because y'all on the roll. But you know what? I like making money, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with Alabama State. But hey, man, I don't think it's gonna be a blowout. So you're way up, man. So we appreciate you, brother. Good job. But hey, moving forward, because you tend to blow over here a lot. You know, even after the breakdown, you know, we D-Town brothers. I'm talking about if you ever need support.
I knew that was coming.
Some support. All right.
I got you, Mr. Bugs.
I'll let you buy. Yes, sir. What's up?
No, he said he hear you. He said he
Yeah,
heard you.
I hear you. If I ever need you, I'll call you.
No. All right, y'all. Have a good one, man. Appreciate it.
All right. 60-56 coming to you.
Scotty, Mike Reed, what's up?
What's up? What's your name? Where you come from?
Hey, man, this is John from South Carolina, bro.
Talk to me, Jay.
Hey, I got a question for Mike Reed.
What you got?
Hey, Mike. I noticed you be bragging about the boogeyman. Who is the boogeyman exactly?
JSU Tiger, TC Taylor. Say his name 3 times, he might appear.
I thought that was Herb Mulligan.
It's everybody. It's the whole JSU. Whoever name you want to say on the JSU staff or roster, say their name 3 times, they might appear.
All right, well, let me ask you something real quick. Where Herb Mulligan from?
South Carolina?
Say that again.
I ain't want to say it, but South Carolina.
Oh, okay. Well, let me tell you something. Stop snooping around our backyard, Mike Reed. Stop snooping around our backyard, Mike Reed.
That is funny. That's a good one.
Your best player from our backyard, Mike Reed.
That's funny. That's good.
Hey,
that was good.
Hey, ain't my fault. He wanted to be a JSU Tiger.
Who? Hey, man, listen. Understand this right here. The mindset and the motto is to go 1-0.
Yeah.
You did what I'm saying?
Yeah.
SC State Bulldogs, get up for the dogs.
And here we go.
All works out this. If everything work out well this Saturday, we'll see y'all soon. Stay tuned.
Beat me there. Don't meet me there. Yeah, I'll see you in Atlanta.
Hey, appreciate the call, John. That was pretty good.
That was fun.
That was a pretty good setup. 70-34 coming to you.
What's going on, fellas? How's everybody doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Hey, man, I had to fast forward toward the end of the show because I started watching it late. But anyway, let me just say this, man. As far as the JSU thing, if you look at the comments about your show yesterday, it's not like I said. I said that it's not the fact that they didn't do anything. It's the fact that they went into the playbook. I think I used the fact you broke into my house. It don't matter if you didn't steal nothing.
Thank you.
The fact is, you broke into my house, and you need to be punished for breaking and entering because it doesn't matter if you just went around and looked at stuff. You still came in illegally, and you need to be punished for that because it's illegal what you did. And also, Scotty, y'all might have said something. If Ed Reed do go to Valley, I don't know, Mike. It might be, hey man, it might be a show. I'm just saying. It might be a show, man. Y'all might have to drop the show in the Devil's Gun or something. But man, y'all take me easy. I'll finish watching the rest of the show, man. Y'all take care.
Hey, appreciate it. Hey, Q, nobody's skipping you. I just left you for last, bro. You the last.
Hold on, what?
Nobody skipped you. I just left you for last.
I'm gonna say, man, what wrong? You gonna do your boy like that, man? I thought we was cool, man. What do, Mike?
I was just leaving you for last because I
he know what's going on, Q.
Come on, man. I wouldn't skip you. Come on, man.
I don't know, man. I was gonna sing it for your birthday, late birthday. Press that thing, man. Scott to blast me on the internet because they hit my phone. Like, dang, I know they made you mad. Don't take it out on me, man. We cool. We 100. Hey, Mike, my prediction gonna be 34-17.
That sound about right. It gonna be somewhere there, right? Cause you know, Coach Quinn, the king of adjustments. You know, we do what you do in the first half. We figure that out. We stop it.
Okay.
And look, Mike, I felt so comfortable. I said, man, Valley gonna stand a chance. I said, I'm about to go make me some money. I just catch the week. I just drive to Montgomery this weekend. I'm gonna pass the this game because it ain't gonna be no game.
Yeah,
ain't gonna be no game. I'm a Caesar ticket holder. I said, you know what? I ain't gonna go. I want to go. We come down there to Bama State. Bring that belt. I'm gonna tell them players. I'm gonna hit the players on. Say, man, y'all had them belt ready. Had that Bama B on y'all helmets, stickers, and goddamn belt to ass. That's how I want y'all to do. Terrell, man, him so cool, locked in. And I told him, man, you know what, man? When y'all come back and whooping on Alabama State, I'm gonna let you see the key to my scat pack. You can stand out with your friend girl over the weekend. I said, cause you know us there, shoot, we love our players, we support our players. I said, cause you know them big time program come to your inbox when y'all hit that celebration bowl. I said, so shit, I'm just let you stand out of my car. You know what I'm saying? They don't put some money together to keep you. So they come.
Yeah, we got to keep him. Boy, we got to keep Travis.
Yeah, I'm talking to the young boy, Mike. I'm trying to keep him safe, man. Don't
talk to him. Talk to him, man.
Money, goddamn. Yeah. I've been talking to him, man. That's why Isaiah came back.
We'll get him an M-bar NIL or something.
Confess him to stay.
Yeah, we'll get him an M-bar NIL.
We get you 100,000. We probably can get you on 500,000, 600,000 like that, but we can get you 100,000 start now.
Get my boy. Holler at Richard Bradley. Get my boy M-bar NIL deal, man.
Man, he need to do something, man. He need to do something. You know what I'm saying? We on redemption, man. We got quite a show in what they did at our house last year. We gonna beat y'all. They beat about 5 points, Mike. We gotta put about 17 points on their head. We gotta do this. We gotta do this.
The only person that
damn, I hate Scotty. I hate Scotty gonna stop doing the goddamn show now, man. Damn, Mike. We all thing we do is talk shit to them Brad fan on the Twitter now. We ain't gonna be able to talk shit to Scotty no more, man. They gonna feel strange around him now. Nobody talk shit to no more. Damn, Mike.
The only person that needs an NIL deal is Travis. That's the only because that Bama go Power 5 schools is coming for him.
Yeah, Scott, we gotta lock him down. We gotta lock him in, man.
Yeah, I told him.
Y'all gonna have to get
He like the culture though, man.
Listen, y'all better get. I like the culture too, but if the right price tag hit, I like my money too.
Hey, our money ain't good money, Scott.
Hey, and all culture
our
ain't good
money
culture.
ain't good money.
And all culture ain't good culture. I mean, what you mean? I'm saying.
Hey, look. Hey, we got some scouts coming. Just a couple weeks ago, we had 5 NFL scouting practice, but we got scouts. They gonna come, you know. And shit, we got a couple good. We got a little tough kind of competition schedule for next season. So his talent will be displayed against some schools. Okay. We already got 2 schools locked in, so it'll be displayed. And Scott said we ain't had no cupcake schedule this year.
Who y'all play next year?
Let it. Southern, U.S. Southern, down Harrisburg and Hampton. Chicago class and Hampton.
I like the Southern Miss game. I mean that's an ass whooping, but I like it. But better than what y'all been.
I don't know, man.
Upset alert.
I don't know, man.
Upset.
And have your own line.
Hey.
Upset.
Okay.
They trash. Upset.
Hey, I say this right now. I know you ain't gonna this your last year cover sweat, but Jerry Street team, this gonna be better than this year team. Book it right now.
Okay.
That's a fact.
All right.
It'll be better than. But too bad you ain't gonna cover us no more, man.
That's what you said about ULM. What happened with that?
Oh man,
ULM was a better team than everybody gave him credit for.
No. Then y'all gave them credit for it. I gave them credit. Y'all didn't give them no credit. So you talk about some Southern Miss. That's what you said. Because listen, Southern Miss is in the same boat. Because you said ULM had a brand new coach. Southern Miss is going to have a new coach. So they're going to be in the same boat.
Trash.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. It would be more established. God, we already know the rest. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, you see that dude Bork and Mike? Man, he'll be nice in the first. Number 29, Bork from California. I like him.
I like little Bork.
Right there behind Travis.
Yeah, I like little Bork.
You see how he got down, bounce back? Then that dude Nate Train. Man, I run back and be deadly this year. Okay. Hey, Mike, you heard about J. Moore? He left the team. So I think he gonna do it.
I'm not. We're not. What you supposed to be the insider for? I don't care. Oh, 77 coming back. I don't care. I don't care. Dude, don't care. All right, Mike, last thing before we get up out of here.
Live reaction show. Tune in Saturday, 2:00. Y'all know what it is. This on my YouTube channel. The Mike Reed Show.
Oh, Mike, come on, man. Give me your name.
Subscribe to me. The Mike Reed Show. Subscribe, like the channel, everything, man. I'm here. I had a good time with y'all Saturday. Shout out everybody who tuned in. Man, it was a good time, Scotty. I showed the game, Scotty. I don't care about the sweat. I don't care nothing about them belts. They can take my channel. I don't care. I'm showing the game, man. I'm showing the game.
Y'all go over there. And tune in, man. Listen, hey Mike, this has been a great run, man. I know we pivoting. We'll have those conversations offline, but this has been a great run. I appreciate you doing this with me, and coming on every Wednesday, being a
man. I appreciate you for having me, Scotty.
Man, this has been fun, man. I really appreciate it. And
you opened up a lot of doors for me, my boy.
Man, listen, man. I'm here to help, man. I know a lot of people don't believe that.
Yeah, man. You opened up tremendous doors for me.
But I'm here to help, man, and I'm glad you partnered with me to do this show, and you've been a good sport the whole time. Win, lose, or draw, you've been doing a lot more winning than losing.
Last year was rough, Scotty.
It was fun. I had a good time last year. I enjoyed myself last year. So yeah, he said cue up at the end of the road. Although we've come. But I thought I had, is this the end on my drink? I don't have that. Mm-hmm. All right, so one last time before we get up out of here, man.
Yeah. If you're driving in your car, honk your horn. Meet me in Atlanta, y'all.
And if y'all lose, I'm gonna be right there. I'm like Mike said, I'm the boogeyman. Lose in Atlanta again. See what happens.
Scotty, come to Atlanta.
Nah, I'm good.
If I give you a hotel room, will you come? Let's do Radio Row.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, it'd be fun. Let's do Radio Row.
I'll think about it. You know what I'm saying? I'll think about it. Mike didn't get his Mike did not get his wings.
No, it's under investigation. No wings under investigation.
Under investigation. So the wings are canceled until further notice. So that's just what it is, man. We won't forget Mike.
Oh yeah, I gotta say it one last time, Scotty. 60,000 blue and white pom-pom in unison, one accord. Let's go.
That's funny. All right, guys, man. Appreciate your time. Listen, until next time, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to holler. God bless.